Hey there, what's going on everyone? This is Sue again. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to give you guys another tip for today. And today's kind of like a marketing tip. Well, actually it is a marketing tip. If you have a business, let's say you have like a network marketing business or a business opportunity and you're looking to, introduce the business to people and, kind of get people to sign up in your team. So one of the ways that I do it is I connect with people on Facebook, and there's different approaches to that, right? The way that I like to do it, the way that I found to work, is to connect with them more as a peer, right? More as a friend who just wants to get to know them and help each other out. Coming from that standpoint, people are a little more, open to friending you or accepting your friend request, because, I promote in Facebook groups for my business, right? And a lot of times, all of these marketers, they're in there too. They're promoting their stuff. They're putting out their links and stuff. And, I keep it minimal as far as like pitching in there. I put my links in there as well, but, I always try to put a different message in there first, whether it's a good sales copy or maybe it's a story or something to get them to not think about me pitching them, right? So if I started off by saying, hey, make $20 in the next 24 hours, or make $1,000 a day, those typical things that you see online, right, all the time. And if you're in a business and you're using those scripts, you're probably not the only one using it, right? And if you're going into groups where marketers like yourself gather and promote their opportunities, you're gonna run into a bunch of your own ads everywhere, and people kind of get desensitized to that, so they're not even gonna pay attention to your post. So even if you're trying to promote your business, try to do it in a different fashion. Try to make something catchier and try to lead in with value, right? Something that will get them to read it and say, hey, you know what? I haven't thought about that, or gets them to ask themselves a question, So now the tip that I had today was to help you connect with people, right? And that was one way, is to promote yourself but leading by value. The other way is to go into these groups and do a different approach, which is basically to contact the different marketers, because the statistics show that about 95% or so of marketers online don't make money, right? And the ones that do, they make just a little bit of money only. So that if they're marketing inside these groups, they're probably not making money either. So there's a good chance that when you connect with them and you talk to them as a friend, say, hey, you know what? Well, this is how I do it. And this is kind of a script that's given to us too, but I kind of change it up just a little bit because it works. But anyways, you basically just go to the person and say, hey, how are you doing? Let's say that person's name is John or whatever, right? Say, hey, John, how are you doing? I noticed that we're in the same group. And then I would say the group that we're in, how to make money online or whatever group that is, right? I'll say, hey, I see that we're in the same groups. And, I'm looking to expand my social circle, right? And I'm looking to add friends who are like-minded, who share the same kind of dreams and visions that I have. And I see that since you're an entrepreneur like myself, I think that we can learn a lot from each other. And then I'll go on to say, too many marketers, they're just, focused on pitching and not really giving any value. I'm about building relationships. So, something like that. I'll say, I'm all about building relationships. And then I'll say, too many marketers are focused on pitching their products and their business opportunities and not really giving back as far as value goes, you know? So, you know, then I'll just ask them, what are your thoughts on that? So kind of leave it off with a question, so that way when they read it, they would, you know, they might answer you back and say, hey, you know, I absolutely agree, you know, let's be friends. Or they'll message you, and then you have the right kind of like the invitation to friend them, because you made a connection. So you'll friend people that way and get more of the business minded people. And then once you are friends with them, you know, when I first started this, I went straight into like telling them about me, right? And that's kind of the wrong approach, because you don't want to come across that way, right? So when you're friending them and they accept your friendship, just, you know, put on their posts on the wall or message them saying, hey, you know what? Thank you for accepting my friend request. You know, how are you? I always leave it like that. I say, how are you? Then I wait for them to respond back. And if they say, hey, I'm doing good, blah, 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 you know, then I'll go into asking them, you know, what they promote. I'll say, hey, you know, so what is it that you do? I mean, what are you promoting? It gets them to start talking about their business opportunity and their things, you know. And the more you get them to talking about their business, the more you'll start to understand, you know, what makes them tick, and, you know, what their motives are for joining that specific group. And you just keep inquiring about it, and try not to, you know, talk too much about your stuff yet. And, you know, also, if you have a good business already, be determined, right, not to be sold, because a lot of times these, you know, marketers, when you friend them, they like that. They're thinking, oh shoot, that's a good invitation, I'm gonna go and pitch this person, especially if they show interest like what you're gonna do, right? And you gotta genuinely do it too. You can't just do it just to do it. So that's just one way, right? I mean, that's another way, and that's a great way, and it's working for me. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Go out there to the groups. When you're posting stuff, try to stand out. Don't use the scripts. You know, I mean, unless you're completely brand new and you need something to test out and try first, then go ahead. But you know, if you've done it for a couple of weeks already, try to change it up a little bit and see if you can stand out. And when you're in the groups, contact, you know, message people in the groups, the other marketers, and get to know them and friend them, and then later on you can talk about your stuff. And I think that'll help out and get you guys some more leads and prospects and stuff. Okay. All right. If you have any other questions for me, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. And if you are not part of my team already, and if you're not part of our business, I invite you to come check us out. Especially if you're not making money in your business already. The business that we have it really is amazing. And the person that, one of the co-founders is Mark Hoverson. And you can go and Google him. He's very well respected in the industry. And the training he's got for us is it's really like high level stuff. So really quality stuff, really quality training. And we have a special right now, so you can even come check us out, you know, test drive our system for free for 7 days and see if it works for you, or see if it's something that you want to continue with. But anyways, I invite you to come click on the link down below. See it for yourself, right? Click on the link, take action, and if it makes sense for you, you know, join and stick around. You know, be a part of our group, be a part of our family. We can help you succeed, and we can help you market yourself and your business as well. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? Peace.